Alrighty, what's going on, gamers? This is Twilight Aegis, and we are here starting off our Let's Play on YouTube of Skylanders Spyro's Adventure. Reasoning why we're doing some Let's Play story-based ones on YouTube is we're going to be doing a lot of cool Nuzlockes and challenges in the Skylanders series on the Twitch channel at twitch.tv/Twilight Aegis, and I thought it'd be very beneficial to go ahead and just do normal Let's Plays and watch all the cutscenes through each of the stories of the 6 games to kind of prepare for that. But that'll also be a really good series for you guys to have to watch at any time on YouTube before we really get into some really cool Nuzlockes and challenges that I've been brainstorming, and also some ideas that you guys have come up with and suggested for me. So without further ado, let's go ahead. We're going to hop right in here.
Greetings, young Portal Master. I have been waiting for you. I am Eon, your guide in this world. But where are you, you may ask? This is Skylands, an ancient world of wonder and mystery. For generations, the Portal Masters and the Skylanders kept peace and balance in this world, so that all creatures could thrive. Magic flows through everything here. Every rock, every tree, and every beast. But now our world is in great danger. The darkness is spreading. Skylands needs your help. A great adventure awaits you, young Portal Master. I have sent my assistant Hugo to seek you out. We will speak again soon.
Wowzers, look at all these balloons leaving. Parking's gonna be a snap.
They're not just leaving, they're evacuating. Something is terribly wrong.
Yeah, the frame rate.
Oh, well, that explains the flying rocks. Are you sure this is a good idea?
Just go on, Flynn. Get to higher ground. I'll meet you on the other side of town.
Rightio. Good luck, Hugo.
Master Eon said help would be coming. He said to be right here. First, the core explodes. Then, I start hearing voices. And now, I'm in the middle of a village being ripped apart by who knows what. Clearly, I am losing my mind.
Now is the time, Portal Master.
Okay, I kind of think it's only fitting to start with this.
Whoa! Spyro! You've returned! Master Eon was right. That means he did find another Portal Master to help us. I, of course, never doubted it for a second. I know that you are watching, oh great Portal Master. I am Hugo, and we have much to do. This village needs our help.
Okay, my suspicions were correct. I was like, wait a minute, I don't think I reset him. Alright, pretend that this is the first time you see him. I was like, wait a minute, I don't think I reset my characters. Yo, J-Dog, Landers of Sky, very true. Alright, so how this is going to work is Spyro's Adventure has 32 characters. I actually have 33 if you include Dark Spyro as a separate character, because I have the 3DS version of the game as well, which is completely different, which we will not be playing. We're playing the Wii version. So, I've decided on 1 Skylander per element to play throughout the story. But I want the other characters, which are all next to me right here, to show up in some form and fashion. I will explain, and you'll see what those kind of methods are going to be later in this level. Yeah, make you say, well, yeah, whoops. I was literally, like, watching the cutscene, I'm like, I didn't reset my characters. Whoops. So, between this and episode 2, I'll make sure the rest of the characters have been reset. But for this first level, though, we're just going to be chilling with Spyro, so. Alright, press A to use your main attack. Spyro likes to throw a little fireball out there, and we got our boy, Snuggles.
We heard the Skylanders were all gone, but it's great to see you're here. That main road was destroyed, and now the townsfolk are all trapped inside. It's very dangerous. taking down that wall seems like it might help.
Yeah.
Maybe that old cannon will work.
Maybe it will. Hey, the thing that's blocking their way. You might want to get rid of that. It might help. It might help. By the way, there's something over there that could destroy it. That might help.
Oh, thank you.
Alright.
The Skylanders are back. Thank goodness.
Old Town.
Hey,
Hello,
you're
Rizzo.
a Skylander, aren't you? I didn't know you guys were here. We could really use your help. Can you grab that key and get us out of here?
Get the key, young Portal Master. Use it to open the lock.
Nice. Alright, we're gonna go back here because you actually need to fire the cannon twice. There we go. That's gonna break down another wall.
Let's get to the balloon.
And that gives us, I believe, the legendary treasure. Yes, it does. Alright, treasure chest, baby. Can't wait till they're better, because oh my goodness, in the first couple levels, compared to the end of the game, the treasure chests are horrible. Horrible. There we go. Let's grab that legendary treasure. The salary swine. So that gives us 50 gold. You'll notice in the next level, actually, Perilous Pastures, you will notice how the legendary treasure will go up. It'll actually be worth 100. Legendary treasures will progress by 50 each level you do, except the adventure packs.
Hope there are more of you. We have a doodle of a problem here. See, the bridge is out, and people are trapped on the other side of Turtle Gully. Gosh, I hope they're okay. Lobbers over there can't move that turtle. Could you please help him?
Alright. Let's go push some turtles.
By Pythagoras' theorem, you're a Skylander, aren't you? Good thing you're here. I've got a big brain, but pretty puny muscles. I could use a powerful hero such as yourself to help me move this turtle.
Push the turtle
Sure
to clear
thing,
the
lobbers.
path.
That kind of introduces you to, like, the four main Mabu, which is what these people are called, of, like, the Skylanders series. You have Snuckles, you've got Rizzo, you've got Nord, and you've got Lobbers. They're the reoccurring ones. It's an Pythagorean theorem.
Hey down there!
Yo, and then there's the Chad.
Name's Flint. Hugo told me to meet you. Boy, you got here just in time. I can see what's causing this island to shatter. Come here and I'll show you. Use those bounce pads. They're super springy.
Yeah, it's Joe Swanson. Joe Swanson. I forget the actor's name, but his voice is amazing. Alright, so this is called an Elemental Gate. It's kind of weird. This isn't very hard to find, but this is not where the game introduces you to them. It's actually a little bit later in the level. Not very far ahead from here. But basically, you need an elemental Skylander of that element. That was a weird way to put it. You need a Skylander of that element to open it. So, we're opening it with Spyro this time. But for future levels, that's where the cameos from other characters are going to come in. We will have the other characters that we will not be using to play through the main story, open up elemental gates, and then anything behind that gate we will actually, play with that Skylander that we will not be playing in the story. There's a Viking helmet. I don't like to wear hats. I just don't. It kind of bothers my OCD. So, Patrick Warburton. Gotcha. Okay. Alright, it's called the Soul Gem. They unlock a special ability for each Skylander. You will find them in levels. Here's Chop Chop. As a kid, I really liked the feature where it gave you a super small trailer of the character. I think that's really good marketing. As a marketing student, I think it's really good marketing because it's not only like, hey, this is a really cool character. It's like, look at a little bit of gameplay of them, see what they can do. You know what I mean? Actually, it's a pretty dang good idea. Here we got a story scroll. They usually provide lore
While
in the first 3
shape
games.
and size of portals vary, under the control of a true portal master, these mystic devices can connect 2 points in space
dimension, and, if we are to believe ancient legends, even time. Portal masters can then send Skylanders and magic to the other side.
Alright. Just make sure to grab all that up there before we talk to our boy.
You see that twister? It's a big one, all right, but I got an idea. What we're gonna do is... Whoa! That was close. It's okay. You go on ahead, and I'll take her around and meet you back here later.
Alright. Hello, blobbers.
You again. Thank goodness. I'd gladly escape this raging tornado, except these monster gates are in my way. Monsters always stake out their territory by putting up these gates. And these are particularly nasty little monsters, too. Hungry little chompies. I'll be on the safe side, thank you. It sure beats being on the chompy side, which is where you are. But don't worry, these gates will open once all of the monsters have been defeated. So all you have to do is just get rid of all of the chompies in there and everything should be just fine. Good luck.
Alright. These are not a threat. Blobbers hypes him up too much.
Use your
They're a
attack
one-hit kill.
buttons to defeat the Chompy.
No matter how little damage your attacks do. By defeating enemies, obviously you get experience. That's what these little orbs are. Come on. Nice. Alright, before we progress, there's a treasure chest right there. Oh, hi. There's a treasure chest right here. I can't access it. You need a water carrier. If you're a water Skylander, you can. I figured he was level 10, fully upgraded. Let's just go. Representing the water element, we have Whamshell here. He will be the character we use from the water element for the story. Alright. We can go ahead and finish the level with him. Actually, hold on, no, we're not. We'll go back to Spyro real quick.
Then one and all.
And then we'll listen to the next little lecture from Blobbers.
These are elemental gates. Behind these kinds of gates are some great treasures, but they can only be opened by a Skylander of the same element. So, like, the water gate can be opened by a water Skylander, and the
Yeah, he
tech
explains
gate
it to
is,
you, and then he
well,
explains it to you
know,
again.
by a tech champion. I mean, totally obvious, right?
That's alright, we love Blobbers. But this is going to be an example of what I'm talking about when it comes to the other characters we will not be using in the story. It will be used for little cameos like this. I don't see any better character for this water gate than our boy Gilgrunt. Alright. Now, if there's like just a little bit of money, it's fine if the other characters like collect it and everything. However, and also Gilgrunt here is fully upgraded. I think all of my Spyro's Adventure characters are right now. It's fine if the other ones are. But if we do come across something like a treasure chest, we will give that to the Skylander of the element of the zone. So like if this was a treasure chest, I'd be giving it to Whamshell right now. Because that's a good amount of money to be just like kind of giving up. You know what I mean? We got a Tam hat. Alright. I think it's fairly obvious for those Skylanders fans who we're going to be using for the tech gate. So, the starter pack for Spyro's Adventure came with, now, the non-3DS starter packs came with Spyro, Gilgrunt, and Trigger Happy. So that's kind of why we used Spyro at the beginning, and that's kind of why, it's also why I chose Spyro for the magic character. I wanted to actually play Voodoo, because I don't play Voodoo too much, but I like him. But I was like, no, it's kind of fitting if we're doing a story let's play, let's at least have Spyro out of the first 3. And the reason I didn't choose Gil Grunt or Trigger Happy is because I've used them quite a bit. I've used Gil Grunt a lot, and I've used Trigger Happy a good amount. But yeah, I felt like it was, you know, we at least needed to have Spyro here, but I thought I'd give some other characters some time to shine. And the characters that I chose, some of them were some of my favorites, like my favorite Skylander of all time was chosen, and like my 3rd or 4th favorite Skylander of all time will also be here. But I also chose some characters that I don't play as much and I want to play more of. Excuse me, Whamshell's one of them. He's actually my favorite water character in this game. But I haven't played him too much, because I only got my Spyro's Adventure Whamshell about 10 months ago. And I've had Spyro's Adventure since Christmas Day of 2011.
The tornado! Wait! Hobbs's knee goiter! The Royal Babu Palace is completely gone. And, oh no, look! The royal family is trapped. You must save them.
Alright. So yeah, it's a blend of characters that I love and I don't play enough of, or just characters that I don't play very often and I'd like to play more of. Because yeah, like I really like Whamshell, but I haven't played him as much as I would like to. And that goes with like the Earth character that we have. I love that character, but I don't play him as much as I wish I did, you know? So just a little bit of a mix. Originally I was going to do my favorite character of every element from this game, but then I was like, well, let's spice things up. Also, Cool Kid, you said that you think the Soul Gems were meant to be like little stories about the characters themselves, which is kind of cool. They do all have their own like backgrounds, but you don't really learn that in the game. And that's the first level. Pretty simple, kind of introducing just some very general mechanics of the series, actually.
You did it! Thanks to you, all of the villagers managed to evacuate just in time. This is only the beginning. There are reports of terrible disasters all throughout Skylands.
Yeah, well, there's gonna be another one if we don't get moving. That tornado is right on top of us.
Oh, right. We should get to safety. I'll explain everything on the way.
Alright, long cutscene time, but it's a cool one.
For as long as anyone could remember, Skylands was protected by the wisest and most powerful beings of all, the Portal Masters. And the greatest among them was Master Eon. He and his Skylanders protected the core of light. For centuries, the core of light had enriched the world, holding at bay the darkness, the ultimate force behind all evil. But now, Eon was the last Portal Master, and growing weaker with age, he knew it was only a matter of time before the darkness would return.
Master Eon, those clouds, is something wrong?
Have you ever known dark, boiling, ominous clouds to be a good thing, Hugo?
Take your station, Hugo. Skylanders, the darkness has come. Prepare for battle!
Behold, it is I, Chaos! Long have I waited for this day to take my revenge! Soon you will all bow down before me! Chaos! K-A-O-S!
Chaos! I might have known. At What happened to your head? It looks ridiculous.
What?
My head is awesome, I tell you! Fear it! Fear my giant floating head!
See? I told you the head isn't scary enough.
Silence, Crookshanks! You're spoiling my evil mood.
You thought you had banished me to the Outlands? I, Chaos, have returned to destroy the core of light and rule Skylands as its emperor. And you are so old and weak now, Eon. There is nothing you can do about it.
I've told you before, Chaos. You and the darkness have no power here.
Oh, is that so? We'll just see about that, minions.
Skylanders!
Worked it out. We're losing. Maybe we should go to plan B.
No, Clumshanks. I have a much better idea. Initiate Plan Z!
Not the core!
Master Eon? Anyone? And that was the day the core of light was scattered to the far corners of the universe, and Skylands lost its greatest protectors. But there is more to their story. As the Skylanders were drawn farther and farther away from the magic of Skylands, they began to shrink until they reached your world, waiting for you to find them. And Master Eon, he survived the blast, but was changed. He became a spirit. Though without his body, he couldn't fight chaos and the darkness. But now we have you, young Portal Master.
Thank the portals we made it back in one piece. So as you can see, with our core of light destroyed, Skylands is in great danger. I'm sure that tornado was no accident. This is clearly the work of chaos.
Chaos. Oh, that guy really grinds my gears. If you're taking down Chaos, you can count me in.
Glad to hear it, Flynn. Callie agreed to help too.
Callie? Ah, Callie. Well, I've heard some things about that gal. Interesting things. If she's involved in this, count me double in.
Splendid! When you're ready, go with Flynn to perilous pastures.
I'll prep the balloon for takeoff.
And if you bring back any more of those sheep, I'll never forgive you.
Alright, so that cutscene kind of tells you Activision's, like, lore, I guess, for the Toys for Life. So basically, Skylanders got swept from Skylands, turned into toys, appeared here on Earth, and now you have the actual characters from a magic world. Because when I was 11, that was the coolest sounding thing I've ever heard in my life. Alright, You say Chaos is a great villain. I actually really do like Chaos a lot, as you guys who have watched me on Twitch know. I actually really do like Chaos. So, alright, we are going to be heading into the next level.
I'm sure Callie will be thrilled to meet me. And who can blame her, huh? So, you ready to shove off, you big what's it? Yep, I'll have this Callie eaten out of the palm of my hand in no time. And who can blame her? I mean, look at me! Boom! You see how I was able to hit that? That takes years of practice and skill. I know, amazing, right? Well, you can thank me later. So hey, I think we should find this Callie as soon as possible. It's just not fair to deny the girl the pleasure of meeting me. I'll scout from overhead. Meanwhile, you see if you can find her on the ground.
Sorry, I just got crazy distracted because every now and then, just there'll be a spider, like a super small spider that'll just weave a web and just dangle right in front of me. And I thought I saw that. I thought I saw that. I was like, no, not when I'm recording. No, it wasn't. It just looked like it for a second. All right, Eon, take it away.
Different areas of Skylands have different elemental energies. When you switch to using Skylanders of the same element in that area, they will have extra power and reap extra rewards.
In future challenges and Nuzlogs, we might force
are stronger in this
the Skylander to be matching with the elements. Like I would have to switch to tech here, but this is just a casual playthrough, so you won't. But I think that's a really neat thing that to do in some challenges, simply because not only does it force a variety of characters to play as, but it changes things up quite a bit. You still get to choose who you play, but if sometimes you don't get to choose exactly. It's got to be within an element, and you get extra rewards, which is nice when it comes to like Nuzlockes and such. But we have a tech gate here. All right, here's our boy Drobot. Drobot is an absolutely busted character. Can easily single-handedly take down the final boss. It's not very hard to do with Drobot. So, Drobot's also one of my most played characters when it comes to Spyro's Adventure. We get to see just a little bit of action with him here, but he is not the character I decided to choose for the story of this Let's Play. Although Drobot is an absolute chad when it comes to Nuzlockes. It's insane. Yeah, it's kind of a bummer that some of this treasure isn't going to like the characters that we're using, but again, I think it's important to try to get at least everyone shown off once for the sake of the Let's Play. I just think that's important. And also, I've played through this game so many times, I think I'll be alright. You know it's not alright, even though I know it's just the Wii and it happens, but gosh, the frame rates every now and then is rough. It's rough on the Wii versions of some of the games. Alright. Put on here. Let's grab the cheese. You might be able to see why Drobot's a little bit busted. And with the Series 1 Drobot, I actually have him on like the Gear Blade path, just because I never choose that. I have Series 1 Drobot, Series 2 Drobot, and Light Core Drobot. The other two are on the Eye Blaster path, which is unbelievably better. It's like that path is the reason Drobot's actually like incredibly powerful. Drobot's pretty good like this. You know, can do some really good damage with all these eye blasters. Can I get that? Thank you. But Drobot is nuts on the eye blaster path. It's kind of crazy. All right. So the tech character that we were actually going to be using, and I'm switching to him because there's a chest, and that can go. Your boy Boomer here. So yes, is at level 10. Again, I am gonna fix this between episodes. There we go. So I really like Boomer. He was in my original 9. I call my first 9 Skylanders the original 9. The reason I call them, the reason why it's 9 Skylanders is because I got this game for Christmas. So it came with Spyro, Gilgrunt, and Trigger Happy, but I also got 2 3-packs of Skylanders alongside it. So I started the game with 9 characters. Boomer was one of those characters. So was Spyro, obviously. All of the other characters that we will be playing in the story are not part of the original 9. But that sort of group included Spyro, Voodooed, Prison Break, Gilgrunt, Flameslinger, Drobot, Trigger Happy, and Boomer. So 3 of the 4 tech Skylanders. And Stump Smash, right? So you got Spyro, Voodooed, I'm making sure that's right. Spyro, Voodooed, Prison Break, Gilgrunt, Flameslinger, 3 tech characters I mentioned. And yeah, and Stump Smash. Because I did not have an Undead or an Air Skylander when I first started playing. So that was my original 9. Pretty good roster. Got a lot of nostalgia with them. Let's go ahead and grab this Soul Gem for one of the original 9, our boy Stump Smash. Alright, love Stump Smash. The life element of this game is so stacked. All the characters are so fun, so good. Love their design, love their personality, love everything about them. Alright, we'll be continuing on with Boomer for a little bit. Okay. So this level, there aren't many in the game that are like this. I think it's just this one and then the final level. But you actually can't get everything by playing through this level once. You have to do it twice. Because, well, you'll see. And we will be missing, so like down there you can see a water gate, right? You see that little whirlpool? There's a little ledge with that turtle that you can see that we would push and jump down. But we're going to end up skipping that to go through a different elemental gate, and because that elemental gate will bring us to the legendary treasure. And I would rather have the legendary treasure money than just a hat that would come out of that gate. All elemental gates have hats that you can get. Some of them have more than just that, but they all will give you a hat. I'm not going to be replaying through the levels, and I'm going to get everything that I can, but this isn't like a completionist playthrough. This is more to focus on the story. Alright, magic element's stronger here. Again, that's not going to matter for this Let's Play. Boomer can throw 6 of dynamite. He can also do a ground pound. The 6 of dynamite are really good. They get really good after some upgrades, but I think this move is very underrated. I feel like the ground slam is pretty underrated. I think it can be very helpful. As a kid, I actually chose the path that upgraded that ground slam all the way because I liked that move so much, and I still do. Meg, you say that you wish Spyro's Adventure on Wii U came out in Japan, outside of Japan. Yeah, that would be really good for a lot of Skylanders fans or people who want to get into the series. Spyro's Adventure does not run well on the Wii U. I know people who have had problems with it running and it'll randomly freeze or crash. That happens to me as well. That's why we were playing this on my original Wii. All the other games we'll be playing on my Wii U. I have Giants for the Wii. I have Swap Force for the Wii and Wii U. We'll be playing the Wii U version. And then I have Trap Team and Superchargers for the Wii U. And then I have Imaginators for PS4 and Wii U. And we will be doing the Wii U version of Imaginators. Basically the Nintendo versions of all of them.
Says, sheep are among the most feared creatures in Skylands. Those Mabu, having fallen asleep while counting large herds of sheep, often discover their belongings missing when they wake up. When questioned, of course, the sheep never admit to having taken anything.
All right. So when I was young, when I was 10, I played this game like ages 9 through 12 or 10 through 12. I never knew this. But right here, there's actually a gate. Just the gate doesn't show the gate, but there is a gate right here. So we're gonna go right down here real quick. Also, Eon was explaining how, hey, this game has co-op. And I think he also somewhere in this level mentions you can switch Skylanders. You know, you don't have to stick with the same Skylander for the whole game. Or for the whole level, even. Okay, is there actually a treasure chest over here? Right? Yes, there is. So basically, the only thing we're going to be missing is this water gate. Again, I'm choosing the life gate because it's going to bring us to a legendary treasure. And actually, what I said earlier is not true because I don't believe there's a hat in the life gate. But anyways, water gate down there. I'm choosing to go and do the life gate up here. So let's head back up here. All right. I think it's kind of fitting. There's our boy Stump Smash. There we go. Okay, does this one have a hat? I mean, it should, because it's... I actually don't remember.
Skylanders of the life element are
yeah, see, it does. So, also, legendary treasures alongside treasure chests will go to the Skylander of that element that we'll be using for the story, because again, that's a lot more money that's kind of going to waste, other than like just a little bit of gold. So, nice to see your boy Stump Smash. However, the life Skylander that I chose to play for the story is actually Camo. Camo is a character I really, really like. I really like his design. I think he's very fun to play. I like his personality. However, I just never played him very much as a kid. I got Camo kind of late in Spyro's Adventures lifespan. I got him, I think, like right before Giants came out. And once Giants came out, I started using those characters, very much. I did not use Camo very much at all. And I'm still like, how? Like, what the heck? I don't understand it, because Camo's amazing. So, I don't think I've ever used Camo for an actual, like, playthrough through a Skylanders game. So that's why I decided on Camo here for the life element. Like I said, the life element is stacked. For me, it's very hard to choose one between Zook, Stealth Elf, Stump Smash, and Camo. And honestly, the life element in every game is very, very good. I love all the life characters. It's a contender. I'm not sure what my favorite element is really, but it's a contender simply because I love the characters in the life element. Water's up there too. Water's up there too. This game has some pretty good water Skylanders. Giants is also pretty good. Also, here's our boy Flynn.
Hey, I found Callie, and
she's not half bad.
Oh, yeah,
I say it every time.
Captured by a bunch of evil drow. We gotta save her so she can get on with more important things, like thanking me. Boom!
All right, this is introducing us to turrets or cannons. It's a turret.
I'll bet if you climb inside the turret, you can shoot
See?
the locks on the gate.
Interesting. Weird how he calls it a cannon and then a turret. But, alright, we're gonna go up here real quick. There's a little bit of money and 2 more. No, the draw already fought us. Never mind, so they're not there, but there's a little bit of money. Okay, if we went to the water gate, though, we'd be dropping down this ledge right here. And as a kid, I would always see that legendary treasure behind the gate and not know how to open it. It drove me insane. But the water element's also really good. SWAT Force and Trap Team, water elements are top tier. All of the water elemental characters in those 2 games are like A or S tier characters for me. I love them very much. I also feel like Undead is usually very solid as well. Tech is usually really solid.
Wait, you're a Skylander, aren't you? This is unbelievable! I was just rescued by a real Skylander.
And, me? I helped. Flynn the balloonist here. That's me at your service.
Charming.
Yes, I know. Must be pretty overwhelming for you to finally meet the best pilot in all of Skylands.
You know, I didn't need any help back there. I had them right where I wanted them.
Sure you did.
Whatever.
Well, yes, ma'am. You are welcome.
I guess there was probably a treasure chest in the water gate as well. So, whoops. It's been a while since I played that level. I love that level though. It's a good one. Very basic, but it's a good one.
Back! Back, you vile beasts!
Honestly, Hugo, they're just sheep.
That is where you are wrong, my dear Callie. These creatures may appear to be friendly, cuddly piles of fluff, but turn your back on them and they turn into wretched lint balls with beady little eyes staring at your every move.
Sorry about the lint balls, Hugo, but we were able to rescue Callie.
Actually, it was the Skylander who rescued...
Oh, oh, Callie. Stop with the phrase. It's embarrassing, entirely appropriate, but embarrassing.
Hey, could we please get on to the important things? While you were all away, I found the old blueprints for the Core of Light. The ancients used them when they first built it.
Wait a second, I thought you said you built the Core of Light.
Well, yes and no. Yes, I said that I did, but no, I really didn't. The old core was used to repel the forces of darkness. If we can rebuild a new Core of Light, it should stop Chaos from his wicked plan to rule Skylands. And then we can focus on getting rid of those villainous sheep. The Far Viewer will help us find the parts we need to rebuild the core, but this cursed overgrown bramble is blocking it off. Could you assist us, Great One? Clearing the bramble could give us a clue to the whereabouts of the eternal sources we need.
Alright, let's go clear away the bramble. Also, I want money, so give me the money. Alright, we won't do this yet, but this is a way to get some good money to help out with some upgrades. You'll see elements on the pillars. You gotta destroy it with an attack of that element. It'll break it. I believe there's 8 total in the game, and then, you know, this won't spawn anymore. But it's a good way to get some extra money. We don't really need that quite yet. Alright, we're just gonna attack all the bramble here. Hold on a second. Let's just collect the money, because I think when we defeat this, yes, when we defeat this, yeah, it'll go into the cutscene. Time for the jug. Alright, let's hydrate.
You did it! And wow, not only will that Far Viewer help us see distant lands, but it also functions as a sheep launching device. It's marvelous!
Here, I'll show you how to use this thing. It's pretty much a telescope, but a lot more magical. This one's a little rusty, but it should be able to show us exactly where we need to go next. That's the magic part.
Yes! I see it right now! The very first eternal source we need. Air! The Core of Light was powered by all the eternal sources. If we can acquire that air source, we will be well on our way to rebuilding it. It's the Stormy Stronghold. The evil Drow must have recovered the eternal air source, but something has gone wrong. The whole place is being blown apart.
My balloon's gonna need something. Something that will push me through the storm.
You mean like a propeller, genius?
No, no, nothing like that. Oh, you are so cute when you're flirting with me. Oh, I've got it. We need some kind of a propeller.
Really? Really? Fine. Everyone knows the Drow patrol the Sky Schooner docks. Their elite airship will have the propeller we need. Tell you what, Brain Trust. You get back to your balloon. I'll mark it on the map with a big crayon.
Hey, I like crayons.
This is a very important mission. Go find Flynn when you're ready to depart.
Say, listen, if you're looking for adventure, I'm your girl. But adventure takes a lot of preparation. If you or any of your Skylander friends need some training before heading out, I might have some challenges that will do the trick. Come and see me.
Alright, we will do that in the next episode. I need to make sure that I reset my Skylanders for the next episode. That would be very important to do. Alright. Yo, what's up, Quigley?
Wow, your tail is actually a leaf.
true. He's speaking facts. Alright, that's going to be it for the first episode. Thank you all so much for watching. In the next episode, we will be taking on an adventure pack level alongside 2 main story levels. That's going to be it for me. Y'all are appreciated. Go ahead and hit us up on twitch.tv/TwilightAegis. That's where we go live. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, like the video, and I will see you guys ready for that next episode. Peace.